lot of you guys have started following me because I'm teaching digital marketing strategies such as how to make money doing Pinterest, how to make money on YouTube, how to make money selling courses. But I got to tell you, my number one money maker for my whole adult digital career has been affiliate marketing, promoting a product or service that is not mine and then making money on it. It is my absolute favorite way to make money. Now, what you're looking at here is some software that I'm about to show you that will completely blow your mind, that basically gives you the exact map on what to create and how to create to make money on TikTok. Now, I just recently went to a top beauty influencer event in California and sat around with the top beauty influencers, and we kind of compared notes a little bit. How many of us are live streaming? What brands we're promoting? Yada, yada. And the one thing that I found that we all had in common was consistency. We're showing up every day and doing the same thing. If you hear nothing else today, hear that. We're consistent. Now, the number two thing is we're all working with brands that put some ad dollars behind our videos. And it's not like we go out and say, hey, we're making this video. Do you want to collaborate? Or it's not even that they're saying, we'll pay you X amount of dollars to make a video. Instead, what's happening is we're just making the videos and then they're throwing ad money behind it. Okay. Now, there are some private collabs and whatnot, but let me kind of give you an example of how this works. Now, what we're using here, this is Kalo data. I did put a link below if you want to check out the software. It is pricey. As part of my coaching program, I coach people how to make money. I do kind of make lists of the top 50 best-selling items and the average price ranges and which brands we want to work with. I've got this Airtable that I created where I'm charting all of this now. And there are a lot of things that we see in common. Now, one of the things you can do with this tool is you can look up the top creators. This is one way to do it. Now, most people don't want to use software like this because it's overwhelming. There's just too much to look at. But let me just show you. I'm a bells and whistles girl, so give me all the data. And I'm analytical. So let me show you what the most important things you need to know is. This is creator. These are the top creators for the last 30 days. Okay, so I'm looking at a 30-day time span. And let me tell you, that can change quickly. Somebody will emerge and pop on quickly. Now, you can look at these creators and just kind of sort down. Some of these are actual shops. Some of them are affiliates. Then the next tab, we have emerging creators. These are new on the scene, doing big things, moving really fast. This is really a cool space to play around with. Then we have top video creators. These are the people that are creating more of your 30-second to a minute videos. And these are the videos that you just post and run, which is my style. And then over here, these are your top live creators. So these are the people that are actually going live and generally speaking for about 4 hours when they do these live streams. And it's a really good separation because let's just say you don't want to go live. You only want to be a video creator. Well, then you're going to spend time right here looking at only the top video creators. And sometimes they cross over. So I was sitting with a woman at the top beauty influencer event that does about $50,000 a month, and she has a mix, $50,000 in commission, not total sales volume, her commission takeaway. And she goes live like every day for 4 hours a day. Then I was talking to another woman who's in a similar income, and she only does video. So you'll see some that cross over, some that only do live. For example, this guy here, I was just looking at this dude deals. I don't know him personally. He is only doing lives. And he is the number 2 top affiliate creator in the space right now. So you'll see both. And it just depends on what you want to do. I was talking to my rep and I said, oh gosh, I feel like I need to go live more often. I even have a live studio that I built. And I don't want to do it because I don't want a job. That's why I don't want to live stream. I don't want to feel like I have to show up every day to make money. I want to be able to do what I do and post my videos, and some will go viral and some won't. And that's just how I like to run my business. So this will help you kind of compare. You might want to go through with these emerging creators and say, okay, let's go look at these emerging creators. Something big is happening with these guys. They're moving fast. What is it that they are doing? What niches are they in? What products are they promoting? Remember, this is just TikTok right now that we're looking at, although it will cross over to Amazon, some of those other places. So let's take a look. Here's something that stands out to me. Look at all the men. Number one is a man. Number two is a man. Here's another man. Here's another man. Here's another man. Here's another man. People tell me all the time, oh, it's just a space for women. Hello, clearly that is not true. Now, if we look at all creators and we go top down, remember some of these are shops, not just affiliates. So we'd have to sort those out. But you see a lot of these like logos. Those are probably more of the shops. Let's go to top 50, kind of do a quick look here. And so there's a woman, there's a man, woman, couple. I'm seeing a lot of emerging couples right now. So remember, this is a mix of shops and regulars. So it's a little bit harder to say. But I love that when we look at these emerging creators that we're seeing so many men. Okay, now let's just say you want to be a top video creator. Let's go take a look at what's working. Now, Allie here, she's been in the top creator space for quite a while. Love watching her stuff. Now let's click on Allie and just take a look at what is Allie doing well. So this software actually shows you how many products she's promoting. 408 products. She has 207, almost 208,000 followers at the time of this update. Remember, this is all updated for like 30. This is January 31st to the end of February. So imagine 30 days. Now, what you'll notice though is some top creators only have 15,000 followers. So I am charting this right now to see if there's a correlation between top followers. But the number 2 girl, if we go back over here, look how many followers she has. So I think she only has 66,000 at the time of this. And I was looking at one this morning that has 15,000. But if you look here, as a matter of fact, watch this. I'm going to do the top 50 creators. And then I'm going to open my little Harpa. Harpa is a Chrome extension that allows my ChatGPT to read the page. And I'm going to say, look at the followers for these 50 influencers and give me their average follower count. And then all you got to do is just make this page aware so that it can read the page. And by the way, there is a link below to Harpa and this Kalo Data software, which again is not cheap. So if you're going to invest, you got to be really prepared to dive in. So here we go. Just add up the average. Don't list them. Sometimes I like it to list them based on what I'm doing, but right now I just want the total average. So now it's adding up all 50 and it's going to give us, look at this one, 20,000. Now, these are the top video creators. So we don't know. Sometimes it could be this is a new creator. They got lucky with a couple products, but we're going to look in a second. Okay, so here it is. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, list them, then give me the average. All right, we're going to let it add up all 50 while we're going through something really quick. Okay, now, while that's doing the math, look right here what you're able to see when you go through these. I'm going to tell you as a creator what it is that you're going to be looking for. So we have their follower count. That's just a quick like, okay, am I in the pocket? Do I need to build more followers? Now, here's what happens. When you make a video, TikTok, and you're a TikTok Shop affiliate, TikTok Shop pushes your content out to new users on their For You page. So it's not really like, oh, I've got all these followers. I need to build this where people trust me and they buy my products. TikTok will take care of some of that for you by pushing it out to the For You page. But I'm not saying that somebody like Allie doesn't have a big trusted following because they know what it is that she's making. They could be binging her content because they trust her and they're looking. So there's probably a combination when you have somebody that's that, you can tell like she really jumps up there on that follower count, okay? So it still says the average is 267,000 followers. So that is a lot. I guess it did the math correctly. That is a lot of average followers for these top producers. All right, so interesting. I'd have to go down that rabbit hole a little bit and see how much of a difference that makes. But there is a lot. They do have a lot. Now I have, what do I have? 40,000. And the girl I was sitting with that makes 50,000 a month. And I do six figures. So I've had $20,000 months and I've had $3,000 months. We're kind of looking at averages, and I've been on there for what, just over a year. Anyway, she has like 80,000 followers. So there might be correlation. I'd have to go down this rabbit hole a little bit and see if there's a correlation. Anyway, let's look at best-selling products. So as a quick view, we can also see, does it show me? I think it shows me how long they've been a creator. Creator debut. So, but this is before shop. This is like how long they've been on TikTok. So 2023, 21, 24, 24, 24. So you are seeing a whole lot of newbies in that mix. That's a good sign. Like, there's how you know there's opportunity. When the new creators are making the big money. That's a really positive sign for TikTok shop influencers. Okay, best-selling products. You can see here she's in the beauty space. What's the next one? She's in the beauty space. What's this one? Beauty and fashion. What's this one? Fashion. Home and living. Beauty space. Fashion. Beauty. This is a big one. Sometimes it's just you happen to have a really hot product as well. So if I see somebody in here that every one of their videos is like from the same shop, they are either the shop or they've just gone all in on that shop. But there's reasons for it. So let's even go down a little bit further. This is why I'm showing you the software, because people get really confused on how to use it. Let's go look at Allie and see, okay, what is she doing that we can get some insight from? Okay. Now, first of all, look at this. No lives. The number one influencer that I pulled up is not doing any live streams. So there you go. Do you have to be live? No. She's making short videos. Now here, this is the beauty of the software. It lists the shops that she is promoting and in order of revenue. So her number one earner is Fleur Fragrances. Her number two is Tarte Cosmetics. Her number three is Show Beauty. Okay, so that gives you, but look down here. You can also take a look at this by product. So down here, I'm going to sort by product. Now it shows you her number one product. I just started promoting this one myself because it's trending and a lot of influencers are making money on this. Okay. Now, this is really cool because what you're able to do is you can look at her actual videos for the product. And then you can even drill down more and look at, is that company spending money? So you see where this says add. Chances are that Allie herself is not spending money running ads. It is the brand that is running ads. So she makes the video, the brand spends money promoting her video, she still gets the commission. That is something all of us had in common at the Top Beauty Influencer event. We all have brands pushing ad spend. They are promoting our videos. So when you get on TikTok as a new user, what should you be thinking? How do I go find the products where the brands spend money? If you're just picking whatever they'll send you for free and you're working with brands that don't have any ad budget, the odds that you're going to make a bunch of money on that product are very slim. It could go viral, but then what's going to happen? It's going to run out of stock, especially if it's a new shop, and then you are a one-hit wonder. We don't want that. We want to follow proven strategies, okay? So up here, you can even play around more with ad revenue ratio, like how much of the product was earned based on the ad revenue ratio. Like I want to see which product she's making all this money on, that more than 75% of it was ad revenue. Or maybe you want to say more than 50% of it was ad revenue. This is just going to tell you who are the best brands and which products to go grab, even if you have to buy them. Now, here's the thing. You do not have to buy them on TikTok Shop. You can buy the product anywhere that you find it on sale, and then you can promote it as long as it's the exact same product. But you absolutely can also buy it on TikTok Shop if that's what works for you. A lot of times, new TikTok Shop affiliates will get sample coupons that allow you to go in and pick your products. Well, go pick these. Now, I'm in the beauty space right now showing you this, but that isn't where you have to go. This is just an example, okay? All right. So the first thing I would say to myself is I got to go get my hands on this Fleur duo because they're spending over 50% of her ad revenue was earned because Fleur put money behind it. Okay. Now let's go look at the video itself.
The girl who said to layer the vanilla perfume with the heavy cream, I could kiss you on the freaking mouth. Would never have thought to put.
Okay. Takeaways. First of all, her video's a minute long. When I did an average of all of, which I wish they would tell us on here somewhere, but I don't see it. But when I did an average of all the top 50 is usually where I spend my time. Products and affiliate videos, they were 44 seconds long. Most of us are making videos that are a minute or less. And if you're crossing over, like she's doing this Fleur video, she might also want to put that on Amazon. Amazon's numbers are saying vertical format, like she has here, less 30 seconds or less, because Amazon also has brands spending money on ads and they're mostly spending money on 30 seconds or less. So I'm getting better and better at taking them shorter and making them 30 seconds or less, but still we see around the 1 minute mark or less. Okay. So if you've got 2 and 3 minute videos out there, you might want to be taking a look at what you can edit out. Editing is super easy on your app. You don't even have to leave the TikTok app. You're just kind of clipping out the ums and the uhs and the extras and just leaving in the meat and potatoes of the video. Okay, another takeaway. She always opens with a hook. You know, a hook, some kind of statement right in the beginning. The other thing is movement on the screen. This is something I have found really works. Walk with your product. Hold your phone in one hand, walk with your product, or have somebody shoot it for you, or use a tripod. But movement or on-screen text or something that grabs their attention. Okay, now let's keep going.
The girl who said to layer the vanilla perfume with the heavy cream, I could kiss you on the freaking mouth. I would never have thought to put these two together, but these two right here, I don't care what you say, this is going to stop anyone in their tracks. This duo had gone super viral. This is the Fleur Vanilla Skin. I have the little one, but I bought the duo because everyone was talking about them together. I say layer really well because they have like the same notes, but one has lemon, sugar, marshmallow, orange. That's the one that you put on top, and the base note's gonna have pink apple and sugar crystals. If you know, this one went super viral already, like last year.
Another thing she's doing well on the video here is she's demonstrating the product. And whenever I look at the AI notes that are on TikTok or on the software that are telling us why the video did well, one of the things I see most common with the videos is it'll say demonstrated product. Now, that doesn't mean you have to have your face on there. But how you saw her spraying it, that was an example of demonstrating the product.
Last year, and
the other thing she did is she showed the product within the first second or 2 seconds of the video. That's another thing I see a lot in common. Get that product on the video quickly.
Completely sold out for like 9 months. You couldn't get your hands on this.
Now,
do you think they would?
There she's creating urgency. It's sold out before. It might sell out again.
They learned their lesson when they got the heavy cream because they released this and almost the same exact thing happened. Oh, the duo's so good. And I tell you, I was stopped by the dentist. The whole dentist office was smelling me when I was wearing the Vanilla Skin. I want to go back in there and put this duo on because they're going to be just as much surprised. I can't believe I'm not the one who didn't think of that or think of it earlier because I've had these two and I could have been smelling this good. Like, I wish I could bottle this up and like put it on my bedside pillow so I can smell it while I sleep and everywhere that I go. People who say to get the Vanilla Skin, they're lying. You need to get the combo because this together, they know what they're doing. The girl...
Now, I did notice she did not do a call to action at the end where she said, click this link. Sometimes the AI will say that the video worked because of the call to action at the end. She was definitely expressing, I would buy this. I would buy this. She just didn't point where to buy it. And the other thing is, now I just forgot. There was lots of angles. You'll notice throughout the video that she's in different spots.
By the dentist, good.
Or they know what they're doing. They're different. The way she's holding the camera is different. Sometimes she's showing the product, sometimes she's not. Now, let me just tell you, I've had videos go completely viral, literally millions of views. I've made thousands and thousands of dollars. I wasn't on the screen and I didn't even demonstrate the product on my face, but like makeup, I maybe swatched it on my hand or just opened the product. I was showing you a best, like, this is why we know her video is working so well, but sometimes it doesn't even take that, okay? Now, watch this. Another really cool thing you could do is, so you could go down to each influencer, you watch their videos, and you kind of can gather what's working. But you can also go right here to product. Now, I love this. So you can look at products, and they now have the top new products. So these are going to be products that are probably going to be trending. Over here, we have high potential affiliate. These are videos, look, that are paying more than 30% commission. Now, this is kind of my bucket where I have fallen into now. I'm looking to promote 1, top selling items, 2, brands that'll put ad money behind my product, 3, in the average price range, 4, high commission, 5, high ratings. Those are my metrics for how I choose what products to promote now. And 6, free sample if possible. Sometimes I will buy it, but usually I've got the collabs for these growing products and I can get them for free. But I'm promoting that one right now. I'm promoting that one right now. I'm promoting that one right now. So there's definitely something to be said for this little high potential affiliate. Okay. So now, and here's sales growing rapidly, and here's top video products, meaning they're not going live. These are what they're doing, top video. So you can sort however, but let's just take a look. Yeah, let's go to top video products, because you're saying, I don't need it to be 30% commission, but I do want to know what's big right now. All right, so look here, commission rate. They've got the commission rate listed. You could sort this by highest commission rate down. And then you can look at, okay, these are growing products and here's the highest commission rates. So you can scroll down and go, okay, which ones might I be most interested? Now, what I would do is I would pull these up on your phone and I would look at the reviews, because I don't think this one does give me those stats. Let me look real quick. Yeah. So the other thing that I want to know is the rating on this shop, the rating on the product itself, and how many they've sold. Because I'm not gonna jump in with a new company. Like this one says items sold 2. So I actually don't like this spot. I would rather go with maybe let's just go with all products. So these are proven all products that are selling. So let's look at this number 1, for example. One thing I did notice, the average price range of the top 50 top selling products is $38.80. I did the math on this morning. I don't know why they don't give us that like right up top, but I did the math on it, $38.80. What that tells me is you should be promoting items that are under $40. Okay. Unless you have a niche, like your niche is backyard and garden and you're doing lawn furniture and all of that, or you're doing furniture and appliances. Those would be exceptions. But if you're the everyday creator, you're trying to find out what you want to promote, you're not really sure which niche you're working within yet, do the under $40 range. Okay, you can see them all right here. I'm telling you, there is something to that. Okay, so here's the number 1 selling product. Now, what it shows us at a glance is how much money it's made, the total revenue, how many items they've sold, the average unit price. Now, I did look them up. This shop also has good reviews. I looked them up this morning. Look at this. There's 3,000 creators promoting that item. It's been out since October. So that's a good sign. That means there's still time to jump on this trend. And over here, look at the creator conversion ratio. They're converting at 35%. That's jackpot, jackpot, jackpot. Now, the only concern I have here as a TikTok top influencer, I'll tell you, and I don't mean top like I'm in that top 50, but I'm one of the top creators in the space, in the top, let's just say top 20%. I'd have to look today, but let's just say top 20%. So over here, what I'd be concerned about is, because this has to do with health and wellness, it's also risky. That means there's going to be a lot of violations that go out on that item. So you're going to have to spend a lot of good time watching the highest producing videos and make sure that you're not promising any guarantees, you're not promising benefits, health and wellness. So let's take a look. So highest revenue videos. Let's look at this guy.
You know what garlic and lemon does to cholesterol? Let me show you.
Right here, page 50. Right here, garlic and lemon. Talks about what it's used for.
Okay, so this is a tip I went through this morning, so I'm going to promote this book, and I went through and I was watching the videos. One thing they all have in common, they're opening the book and they're pointing to a particular page, or a lot of them do, and they're just pointing out like the page rather than saying the benefit. Let's keep going.
Your ingredients that you need, your side notes, your instructions of how to make it, and your dosage.
This book is an excellent resource. It's already sold out multiple times, but it's back in stock.
He's covering his disclaimers by putting results may vary. That is something that TikTok wants us to do if we're doing anything related to health and wellness or skincare that has something that has specific benefits. So he basically opened with a did you know, but then he didn't say this book tells you how to do it. He insinuated it by saying go to this page, here's the ingredients, here's, you know what I mean?
Fuck. I think every household should have a copy with 250 powerful recipes. This is the Forgotten Home Apothecary. You can leave a link down here.
And notice what else? 30 seconds. And guess what else? This book is for sale on Amazon. He didn't say TikTok. That means he can put that same video on Amazon. Okay, that's something I do. I'm a crossover influencer. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Pinterest, I'm on Like to Know It, I'm on whatever. We can use our videos across the board if we're not specifically saying Amazon or saying TikTok or anything like that, okay? So he did a good job. A lot of things that I said are proven. Let's see what the second sales girl did.
Yep, I got you.
It's legal for now, but you guys, you gotta be responsible. Yeah, here it is, page 150. Each recipe is gonna give you pictures, a list of ingredients, instructions on how to make it, even dosing instructions. It even has other recipes like this.
So her video is exactly like the first guy's. You know, there's an insinuation that there's some sort of recipe in there that's gonna solve a problem, but all she's doing is pointing to it and pointing to the page. So this is why, now you don't need this software to see that. If you go to your TikTok shop and you open a product, underneath it, you can look at the top 3 to 5 videos and do the same thing there. Now you're not going to get a lot of this other, you're not going to get average price ranges and total items sold and all of that without diving in deeper. But that's a quick little example. So my thing would be this. You go to Kalo Data and you pull up either the category, the creator, or the product of what it is that you might want to look for. If you want to go to category, you go up here to category, and here's all the top categories, actually every category in the space. So let's pretend that you want to go after sports and outdoors. You're just going to click on sports and outdoors. Now, there is a benefit to sticking within 1 to 3 niches. The more production you have in one particular niche, the more likely you are to get brand deals, special brand incentives, TikTok invites to their creator events, the more production. But I do see like women that are in the beauty space are often also in the fashion space and are also often in the home and living space. So you'll see us cross over, but there's some beauty influencers that never leave the beauty space. There's others that never leave the fashion space. So think about that strategically. So let's just say you're a health and wellness buff. You might do sports and outdoor, and you might also do the supplements, the health and wellness. You might, right? So let's just take a look. Sports and outdoor, here you go. What are the top products that are ranking in the sport and outdoor? Number 1 is a vibration plate. Number 2 is another vibration plate. Here you've got a treadmill. Here you've got a stepper. So if I was getting into this space, I would want to get my hands on every single one of these products. If you have a garage, a backyard, a home gym, or something like that where you can demonstrate these, then you would do the same thing. Just go through the videos. Now, this is where you have to be careful. I don't know how he's getting by with saying that he lost weight, because we're not supposed to necessarily do that. But clearly he's probably covering his bases here something. So let's look at the number 2 one.
Vibration plates are stupid and they don't work.
If they don't work, why
What a good hook that was. Vibration plates are stupid and they don't work.
are they in physical therapy offices all around the country? If they don't work, why are doctors' offices carrying them? If they don't work, why are gyms all across the country charging $20?
Okay, I'm seeing something in common. Let's look at the third one. I want to just see if I'm
Y'all. I thought these vibrating plates were absolutely stupid.
Okay, so in this particular case, all 3 of them have words on the screen. They're kind of showing them step on. So I would follow that type of thing. Just remember, there's a ton of violations when it comes to health and wellness. Violations can get your account shut down. So you're going to want to be careful with that. But this is just a really good way to go in, discover your niche, look at what top creators are doing, study what's working, and then you just go out and do the same thing. If you want to find somebody that's doing faceless videos, go pick somebody that's doing faceless videos and do the same thing that they're doing. Find your models. I think this is one. How stinking easy is that? Oh my gosh. Here's another one. I don't know how I knew she was faceless just now, but somehow I did. Okay, I don't know how long TikTok's going to allow that, if they're going to allow it forever for us to be faceless. I did ask my reps the other day because I do a lot of faceless videos, and she said there's no problem with it. Oh my gosh, how easy is this? It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, I put the link to this tool below for you. If you want to learn more about making money online, come on over to Blueprint Coaching. I'd love to have you. I'm Lori Ballen. Thank you for joining me today.